Hey, it's Ray, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be watching Analyzing Evil, My Stepdad. It was uploaded about a year ago, but it's been kind of living in my head, or at least the title. The title's been living in my head rent free, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what this means exactly. What is he talking about? Is he going to be making a bunch of dad jokes in this, or is it actually about an evil stepdad? We'll see. But of course, if you guys are into that, go ahead and grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 420th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring my
Nice.
stepfather, Ron. An inhuman sociopathic imposter, Ronald rules over our household with an iron fist and an empty soul. A man so ruthless, so devoid of any redeemable traits, that it makes me sick simply uttering his name. In this video, we are going to explore what made him the monster he is today, and then move on to discuss the gory details of his cruelty. Now, without further ado,
I'm a little
let's
nervous.
begin. Very little is known of Ronald's origins, and though I have theorized he came from the deepest pits of hell, this is just a theory and holds no real weight. Therefore,
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, I would like to have some examples as to what makes your stepdad this evil, bruh.
I will try to paint a
Please.
picture with the little
Yes.
information I have.
Little information.
Ron was born
Yeah.
into a middle-class family, and his parents divorced when he was in middle school. He too had a stepfather, who, much like Ron, most likely victimized him in a similar way to what I am currently experiencing. Although Ron says he views his stepdad as a true father and loves him dearly, this would not explain why Ron is such an asshole. So it must be
Sorry.
Cope.
I'm sorry. It must be Cope. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Ron was the
okay.
captain of the varsity football team in high school, a fact that
Okay.
he's very proud of to this day, despite me telling him several times that intellectual pursuits are far more valuable than such brutish valor. When I mention this to him, he hurls hateful slurs towards me, such as dork or Poindexter, followed by a chuckle and a pat on the back, as if he was just joking. But there is never an excuse to belittle and physically assault someone over such trivial matters such as pride
I
or
mean,
ego.
yeah, that's true.
This is one of the many examples of Ron being a sociopath, but I digress. As my mother told me, she met Ron about 3 months after my father got lost while going to get milk at the store.
Nigga,
While I tried to reassure my mother that he was surely coming back soon, her feeble womanhoid mind was easily manipulated by Ron's sinister mind game.
I'm so fucking done. You cannot be fucking serious right now. This motherfucker said, my real dad left for the milk, and that is when my mom met Ron. I cannot. I cannot right now.
He forced
What
her
the
to fall
fuck?
in love with him and have sex with him very loudly on the other
Nigga.
side of my bedroom wall.
Was that really a detail that we needed to know about? Was that really a detail that we really needed to hear? Come on, man.
Which gave me very confusing erections, which I'm
No.
sure was his evil endgame all along.
No.
My mother has told me that Ron just wants me to like him and that he's trying his best.
That's not gonna have anybody like you, Ron. Okay, maybe I don't know if this is real or not, but he does sound like a fucking asshole. I'm gonna just tell you that right
To
now.
be a good
Shit.
stepdad, but she doesn't see what goes on while she's not around. One of the earliest signs of psychopathic behavior, particularly in teenagers, is the torture of innocent animals and a complete
Oh
lack of
boy.
regard for any form of life. And there is no greater example of this than the time he took me fishing. A sadistic sport, fishing involves the gruesome mutilation of a fish's mouth, psychological manipulation of animals, and a ritual blood sacrifice.
You're do- I'm talking about fishing is literally the torture of the mouth of the fish and then a ritualistic sacrifice. I'm gonna tell you right now, my grandpa's taking me fishing before. It has nothing to do with none of that shit. Okay, what the fuck? What are you listening to right now? This was gonna be serious. I thought this was gonna be serious.
So it is not the least bit
God.
surprising that such an evil man would partake
No.
in such an evil hobby.
Yo.
Now, Ron
Yo.
knows I suffer from attention deficit disorder and
No, you suffer from attention whore
cannot
disorder, bruh.
focus on
I'm sorry.
tasks without the proper mental stimulation. So when he asked me to turn down the Family Guy Funny Moments compilation on my phone because I was, quote, scaring away the fish, this was a direct and heartless attack on my mental health.
Oh
After
my
all,
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My God. There's no fucking way. There's no
what
fucking
kind
way,
of a good,
guys.
decent person would ask another to destroy their own mental well being so they could torture innocent animals with greater efficiency? Another example of
Okay. All right. We're about 3 minutes and 49 seconds in. Holy shit, guys.
Ron's
Come on.
unyielding
Evil.
malice
The label is just called evil. I don't even know how this. I don't. But you know what? Okay.
is last Thanksgiving when he asked me to say grace before dinner, knowing I am a proud atheist intellectual.
Oh my
While being
gosh.
Christian alone makes one an accessory to the murder of
No.
billions throughout the course of history, and certainly solidifies one as evil, this was only a footnote of
Oh.
Ronald's overall toxicity. Knowing he
Oh
might ask such an
my gosh. Oh, this is a parody of a certain type of somebody. I ain't gonna say it, but if you know, you
insulting and
know.
ridiculous thing of me, I made sure to wear my I fucking love science t shirt and Pickle Rick snapback to the dinner table, hoping he might
Pickle
catch the
Rick.
hint and be too intimidated
I
to
can't.
ask. But I underestimated the caliber of villain I was dealing with. I complied with his demands so my mother would not revoke my PS5 privileges, but I made sure
Honestly, she should revoke all of your privileges. Holy shit, your privilege and your autonomy just needs to stay in the bedroom and then never come out.
to thank
I'm
the
just saying.
flying spaghetti monster for the meal and not Jesus. Now, we have gone over some bone chilling instances of evil from this man, but I must
Oh
divulge in his
gosh.
most despicable act to date.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing into it, you guys. I love this shit. I do. I do. I'm just like, golly, there are actually people that are out there that do like this sometimes, and you're kind of just like, yo, I don't think you got your ass beat enough, bruh. Anyways.
Ronald's aforementioned stepfather, who he claimed to have loved dearly, passed away last week. Upon hearing this news, he attempted to emotionally manipulate my poor mother with a display of crocodile tears, all to gain sympathy,
For
something
what?
I could not sit there and abide by. This was truly the final straw that broke the camel's back. Every hero has that moment where they truly define what they stand for. A moment when the odds are stacked against them, and the villain
Yeah, like the milk that your dad took before he left you and your mom behind. Yeah, it's stacked up
is
against you.
advancing. A moment where a hero decides that
You know, honestly, if I was your dad, I probably would have left too. I probably would have left
it's
too.
time to end this once and for all. After watching several Marvel movie scenes on YouTube, I was ready to save my mother from this madness. I walked into the room and sternly informed Ron that he will never be my father, and that I wish my
Nigga.
stepdad was dead as well. I
Yo.
told him if his childish fairy tales were true, he would be burning in hell with his repugnant stepdad for eternity.
Ain't that about a bitch? And that's rude as fuck. First of all, that's rude as fuck. Okay, number two, who are you talking to? Oh, I would kick this little shit out the window so fast, it would not give a fuck.
Then, as a
Anyways.
final blow, I handed him a printout meme I made, depicting myself as a Chad and him as a soy jack. After looking shocked at my massive W for a few seconds, he then started bawling his eyes out, doubling down on his twisted, emotional appeal and gaslighting, and in return,
I ain't even gonna lie, this is literally every incel on Reddit ever, bro. Every backstory of every incel that you probably could ever meet. This is their backstory.
my deluded
All of them.
mother proceeded to beat the shit out of me and ground me
Good.
from my
Oh, good.
PS5.
Oh yeah, beat that ass. Beat that ass. That's exactly what the fuck he needed.
For six
Oh yes.
months.
Oh yes.
Ronald has not been
Beat that
able to
ass.
look me in the eye since that fateful day, so I think a new
Huh.
alpha has been established in the household. And now, at the end of the day, who was Ronald? He was a man who pretended to be my real father whilst acting like a
Not gonna lie, this is also Baby Boy the plot. Again, if you know, you know. Okay? If you know, you
total
know.
butthole. A man who took out his small-brained anger on me and manipulated my mom into becoming a total B-word. A man who loves to torture and abuse anything smaller than him for literally no reason. Born with no soul
You sound like a fucking vegan, bitch. You sound like a vegan.
and an inflated sense of pride, Ron laid waste to my family and in the end clearly got what he deserved for his many crimes. Thank you for watching this episode of Analyzing Evil. Next week, we will be doing my most requested video to date, featuring Taylor, a Stacy at my school, who decided
Shit.
that dating a Chad with perfect genetics was
Oh
better than
shit.
dating a skinny nice guy
Oh
gamer
shit.
who would show her respect. And an even bigger shout out to
This nigga got a
Kolas,
whole
who is the
series.
GOAT,
I'm
no
done.
cap, for
Okay.
letting me be on his superstar channel and maybe gain some subscribers of my own. Make sure to subscribe, and as always, I'll be seeing you soon.
Yo, I fucking can't. That was great. That was beautiful. That was lovely. Good job, guy. Good job. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that video. Holy shit, that was that was great. Like, the original guy that created that series, Analyzing Evil, I think his name is called Evil Eye or some shit. Not a bad channel, but this is a really, really good parody of that whole series because holy shit. Like literally, oh, this just kind of brings me to, like I said earlier, every single Reddit nice guy and or incel that you could ever think of. For some reason, they always have a fucking stepdad, and I don't know why. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, geez Louise, it seems like the stepdad is more of a Chad than the guy. If you know what, if you catch my drift. Shit. Of course, if you guys enjoyed that video and you also enjoyed my reaction to, also, don't forget to support the people that originally make these videos. Seriously, don't just be watching my stuff. Watch their stuff too. Subscribe to them. Make sure that you share their content around and everything like that because their stuff is good. Their stuff is really, really good. There's a reason why I'm reacting to it. Hey guys, like for real. Now, of course, you guys want me to do or not want me to do, want to see more stuff from me. If you guys want to see more stuff from me, of course, go ahead and see my main channel. That's where I'm gonna go ahead and post mostly video essays and possibly art projects. It really depends on the project itself. You're probably going to see more of my art projects on my social medias and, of course, on my Charcoal Studio channel. Of course, all the links in the description will be in the description. And, of course, if you guys want more videos like this, make sure you comment on what you want me to react to next or on what video games you want me to play next. Because, like I said, I'm trying to get back into gaming again. I haven't done that shit since 2018, so I might as well try again, see where I get to and stuff like that. And of course, you guys have a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening. Y'all be safe out there, and shalom.